13th of May, Rabbi Moore, Parsha Hashavua with Rashi, Emor.
Okay.
Hello, Rabbi. How are you?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. What's it where we up to? Yeah, Pasuk Hey. Mayor, you're up to your turn.
Okay. So it says, let's see. It says, whoops. Okay. Lo yikrechu karcha birosham ufat zikanam lo yigalechu viv saram lo yisritu saratet. Okay, so let's see. Lo yikaru should not make a
What shouldn't make bald patches on their head.
bald patches. Okay.
Yeah, but it means bald. Kirach is somebody who's bald.
Oh, okay. Okay, Barosham on their heads. Okay. Vatzikanim lo yigalechu. So you shouldn't they shouldn't shave ufat, the corners of their beards. Of their beard. Okay. And in their skin,
In the
they
flesh.
should not make a scratch.
Right. Or, slash, actually.
Oh, a slash. Okay. That's not referring to tattoos, right? That's just
No,
literally.
that's something else. This is talking
Okay.
about wounding themselves in mourning.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So let's see the Rashi.
Okay, so Rashi says, Lo yikrechu korcha v'gomer. They shall not make a bald splash on there. Okay. Almate. This is over one that's died. V'halo af Yisrael, whose haru kolkach.
Alkach.
Oh, alkach, sorry. Okay. But didn't the
Are not Baloi of Israel.
Yisraels?
Are not the regular Israel also forbidden, warned about this, not to make bald patches in mourning for a dead person? Ella. So why single out why this is prohibition mentioned regarding Kohanim? It applies to any Jew.
Oh,
Ella
hello. Emor be Yisrael. Oh, it applies to all of Israel.
Right. Since it says with regard to Israel, when is it you mustn't it's only forbidden between the eyes. I might think he's not chayav if he makes a bald patch anywhere else, just if he makes it between the eyes, which means over here.
Right, okay.
Talmud
So that's
Lema, therefore the Torah tells us over here, Barosham,
on their
anywhere
head,
on the head.
anywhere. Oh, okay.
Yilmadu Yisrael Mikanim, Xer Shava. And we'll learn our Kanim from sorry, I will learn out
From the
Israel
Kohanim.
from Kanim, right? Xer
Okay.
Shava with by a means of a what do you call it? Xer Shava. I don't know how you translate that into English. It's the word is I've forgotten how you use the word. It means if you have the similar words mentioned in two places, so we can compare the two sections.
Oh.
Okay, that's a regular thing. Xer Shava.
Oh, so then he goes on to say it, I think, right?
Yeah.
And Emor Khan, here it says Karcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember
The
Lahalon.
Israel Karcha. Oh, okay. So one in one place it's talking about the Kohanim, and in the other place it's talking about Israel,
Right, a regular Jew.
regular Jew. Okay, good. Uh Makan Koharosh. So just as here, um, uh, any Kol Harosh, any I guess all the head, anywhere on the head. Af Lahalan, and also below, what's it say? Kol Rosh B'mashma, anywhere on the head. It says, okay. Kol Makom Sheyikrach Birosh. Okay, so where at any place he makes a bald spot on his head.
Right.
Malahalon, just like below. Okay, I'll
Makan
make.
kol rosh af lahalon kol rosh b'mashma. Kol mokum
Okay.
sheyikarech b'rosh. Malalon al meis, afkan al meis. Just like over there, it's also talking about, it says specifically. Here it doesn't say about mace.
Oh,
Anywhere on the head, but it doesn't say specifically for a dead person.
uh-huh.
Okay, so that's why I need the Gzera Shava teaches one and the other. Why it's singled out mentioned by Kohanim, I'm not sure. Could be that if a Kohen does it, he's worse. That's for sure that the Kohen has to maintain a more respectable demeanor, more respectable appearance than a regular Jew because he's holy and he's the
Hmm.
I don't like using the word upper class of the Jewish people, but he should be on a more higher level of holiness, a higher level of purity. So he's got to act in a more respectable way than anybody else.
Right.
Okay, remember that, Mayor?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't make any bald spots on my head. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. Ufat zikanam lo yigalechu. And uh, and on the corners of their beards,
Right. They must
lo
not shave.
yigalechu, they shall not shave. Okay. So it says, let's see, Lefi shenemar b'Yisrael. And because it says uh, Israel, the Israelite. Okay. Below tashchit. Oh, you should not destroy. So what's that? Yachol lichto. Uh, so one is able to lichto. It's, it's like pull out or something.
Yochel, I might have thought likta b'melakit, or a hitni, that if he picked, or should we say, he plucked his hairs from his beard, even with a
Oh.
melakit, which is like a pincers, or a hitni, or some sort of other cutting tool, yechayev. Right? You mustn't shave, which means right? Something which is called shaving, and and by shaving in this way, it is actually causing the destruction of the hair, and you're getting the hair by its roots.
Ah.
Tar, and that is referring to a razor.
Oh, okay.
So basically, the Torah only forbade shaving if it's done with a razor, okay, and something else which it has to be. Mustn't be, it's only the Torah only forbade if it's done with a razor.
A razor. Okay.
So does this mean that you could pluck out the payas?
But it's talking about the beard here. You can pluck out the hairs of your beard.
But the pay is not considered to be the beard?
No, there's two things. There's the pa'as zakona, the corners of the beard, which in the Maisa, Chazal say it's a difference of opinion where exactly, but there's 5 points which a man has on his face, which are considered the corners of his beard. And they being, if you put your Tokosa teeth together, and you'll feel underneath the cheekbone, there's a bit which comes out when you
Oh,
close
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Right? So just above there, that's that bone there, that's one corner. Oh, wait, so one on each side. It's 2 corners.
Right, right.
And
Oh.
over here as well, and the bottom of the beard. Or maybe sits there some.
So the first point you pointed to, that's what I'm asking. Can you pluck that out?
You can pluck them, yes.
And this thing called the rehitani.
The tani is a kind of a plane. It's a cutting tool.
Right. So my understanding is that
Scissors, for instance, technically with scissors you're allowed to. And the point of this is rihitani is that it doesn't make a close cut.
So with the scissors, you can cut it close
you're allowed to trim your beard close to the skin with scissors.
You can or cannot?
Sorry?
I didn't hear what you just said.
You're allowed to trim your beard even close to the skin with scissors.
With scissors. Oh.
What about a shaver that goes like this? Is that a scissors?
That's also that is okay, but as long as it doesn't get too close to the skin.
Okay.
That is considered hashchasa. Most problem is, the problems with shavers nowadays is that you have a foil, whatever, like a kind of a guard, and then you have a revolving blade. Right? Now, if the gaps in the foil, okay, are large enough that the skin can go through and the shaver cuts so close that it mamish cuts close to the root of the hair, then that's forbidden. But if it's the way it's made is that there's a gap between a mela, the shave which you're going to get with the shaver is not such a fine close shave, then that would be okay. So really, by definition, a kosher shaver is something that doesn't does a very high quality shave
Uh-huh.
Right.
by definition. Okay,
Yeah, when I was in the States, I had a rotary shaver, and they did something to the blade, I think, maybe to make it not come so close to the skin.
could be.
I forget what they did with it because I haven't shaved in ages. But
Takes two of us.
okay. So
Great.
the
So, but
next
here, three, right?
three. Okay. Okay, so let's see. The last Rashi here is Vivsaram lo Yisriftu Saratet. Okay. So their flesh and the skin that they should
Yeah,
not
skin, they shouldn't.
make a scratch.
Right.
Scratch a scratch. Okay. Lafish and Emor, the Israel. So it says there's a
Since it
commandment
says
in
with regard
Israel.
to Yisrael, Beseret lo nefesh.
Oh. Useret lenefesh lo titnu. So you should not make a scratch, says on the soul. Wow.
For a soul, meaning not
Oh,
to scratch
for a
person,
soul.
meaning a person has lost a soul, means he lost a relative, he mustn't make a slash in his skin.
Uh-huh, right, right. It's in verse 28 in chapter 19, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm just looking it up. Yeah. Okay, so it says, right? You mustn't slash yourself for a dead person, right? Yochel sorat chamesh sritos. If he made 5 slashes, lo yechayev elo achas. I might think he's only chayev for one time, because even if he made 5 slashes, Talmud Lema over here in our pasuk lo yisitu sorotes. They mustn't slash any slash.
And slashes. Oh, okay.
Laceration on their skins. That's a word, a laceration.
Oh, okay. So he's chayiv
So a cold srita or srita to make him chayiv for every laceration, for every slash that he does. Sheteva zu yisera hilidrosh, because he said he could have just as well said shahaya lo lichte, because he just written lo yisratu. The word is obviously they shall not slash sorotis. The word sorotis is superfluous. Ani yodea she sorotis. Obviously, what do you do when you do the verb? You mustn't slash, or they mustn't slash. Obviously, it's referring to sorotis. Right, means making a slash. So the word sorotis is extra. Coming to tell you for each individual slash, each individual laceration that they cause, he's going to be chayiv. Okay. Pasuk Vov. Lou.
Kedoshim yi'u lelo kehem v'lo yichalalu shem elokehem ki es ishay Hashem lechem elokehem haim makrivim v'hayu kodesh. So they shall be holy to their God, and they shall not make mundane the name of their God, because the fire offering of Hashem, the food of their God, they offer, so they have to be holy.
So they must be V'hoyu Kodesh, have to remain holy. We'll see what this means.
They must
So
remain
Rashi
holy.
says it,
Yeah, remain holy. Okay, so Rashi says, Kedoshim Yi'u al karcham, against their will. Yik, I'm sorry.
Yaktishum Bezdin B'kach.
Yakdishum based in Bechach. The court shall sanctify them in this matter.
Yeah. Meaning, there's always a thing. I mean, you have a similar thing by any Jew for that matter, but Cohen will say, you know what? It's a difficult thing to be a Cohen. I'll opt out. I don't want to be a Cohen. No such thing. Cohen can't opt out. Okay?
But if he violates certain,
Yes, and then he becomes disqualified from acting as a Kohen.
so he has in effect opted out.
Correct. But it's like the kid, either he walks out of the class or he's sent out of the class. Right?
Mm.
You understand? Somebody, a Kohen who has transgressed and married a woman who he shouldn't have married, he's actually gone and he's spoiled his Kohen status. And therefore that's why he's disqualified from being a Kohen anymore. But somebody can't, if somebody hasn't got a spoiled status, he can't all of a sudden say, okay, I'm just opting out from being a Kohen. Okay?
That's it.
Yeah, let's continue. That was the Rashi. You did the Rashi? Yeah.
Only one. That's one short Rashi.
Yeah. Okay. Pasuk Zion now.
Okay, Zion says, let's see, Isha Zona v'chalala lo yikachu v'isha
Kachu.
rusha meisha lo yikachu ki kadosh hu lelo kav. Okay, so they shouldn't marry a Zona, or I'm not sure what a halala is.
Kohen who's been a woman who has been disqualified from being marrying a Kohen.
Oh, okay.
Rashi's going to explain who she is.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, so they should not marry a woman.
Such a woman.
Who
A
who has
Kohen is
been,
not allowed to marry an Isha Zona, a woman who is called a Zona. Rashi's going to explain who that is. And
right.
Halola, similar, a woman who's a Halola.
Okay. And they shall
further
not
right?
let's see, lo yikachu ki kadoshu. Okay. So see, and also they shouldn't marry a woman who's been divorced by her husband. And for each one, I presume the Kohen is holy to his God. Okay, so let's see. Rashi defines zona. She nibala be'ilat Yisrael. Okay, so a woman who had relations with a Jew, asur lies forbidden to her. Who is forbidden to her? Oh, Kigon, Chayavei Kuritot. Those who had relations with the relations that carry a punishment of karis. Oh, okay. So natin or natin. A mamzer.
Nosin a mamzer. Nosin is also equivalent to a mamzer because you don't know what his pedigree is,
Oh, okay.
where he comes, who his father was. Okay.
I thought a
I
Nasin
see.
was a Gibeonite.
Correct. Yeah. Technically, yeah, that's what it really means. Somebody who's thing. But the mice, Chazal said, we're talking about a person who we don't know who his father is. Okay, oy mamzer, or he's born from a forbidden relationship.
Forbidden relation.
Therefore, if this woman had relations with a nosin or a mamzer, then she becomes disqualified from marrying a kohen.
Uh-huh. Okay, and a chalala, shenolda min hapsulim sheba kahuna. So let's see, she was born from Pisulim, forbidden, I guess, for the kahuna. So it was a forbidden relation for the kahuna, and he gives examples. Kigom, bat almana mi kohen gadol. Okay, so if the daughter is a widow, from the kohen gadol.
What does that mean? That means she's the Kohen Gadol married a widow?
No, the kohen he married, the kohen gadol died. No, 1 second. First of all, Shenol Nemina Psulim B'Shibikuna, going Bas Almona Mi Kohen Gadol. Yes, the Kohen Gadol transgressed and he married an Almona, and she gave the mother Almona, the wife gave birth to a daughter.
Wow.
This girl is forbidden to marry, is considered a halal, and she's forbidden to marry any Kohen, not just the Kohen Gadol.
That's amazing. Why would he do something like that? Huh.
He was in love with her.
They say in good English, a kasha for Maisa. Okay.
Okay.
The Torah gives a guideline. Now that's he's forbidden to do that.
Right. Okay.
Or
Okay. V'chein she'nit halala min hakahuna.
bias echad min hapsulim means a woman married a chalal. Or she married, or the Rashi, the Sifsei Chachamim said, let's say she married, she was a divorcee, she was a grusha. Oh no, that's not a good example because, okay, she married grusha, married Cohen, and then her husband died. But anyway, she would have been possible to Kuna anyway because she's a grusha. But let's say an Almona married a Kohen Gadol, okay? Then she herself, since she wasn't allowed to marry a Kohen Gadol, so therefore being married to a Kohen Gadol disqualifies her from marrying any other Kohen subsequently. Meaning, this divorcee, no, not even divorcee, Almona, she was an Almona, she was a widow, and she married a Kohen Gadol, which was a forbidden relationship, and then her husband died, then this Almona now cannot marry a regular
Kohen.
Even though a regular Kohen is allowed to marry an Almona, but this particular Almona is not allowed to because since she subsequently married a Kohen Gadol, which was a forbidden marriage, then she becomes disqualified from marrying any other Kohen.
Ah, okay,
Okay?
very good.
So
Fine,
what
we'll
does
stop
this have to
there.
do with holiness?
What's to do with holiness?
Yeah, it says each one is holy to his God.
Kadosh hu leLokov, where he is holy to his God.
What
Now,
does that have to do with
when
marrying his
a
own?
regular Yisrael is not forbidden to marry such people.
I thought
Right?
holiness meant that person was not involved in Gilearias.
A regular Yisrael, he's allowed to marry, for instance, what comes under the category called Zona, which means this woman had relations with Mamza. She married a Mamza, and her husband died or got divorced. A regular Yisrael is allowed to marry this woman. She's not forbidden to a regular Yisrael, but she's forbidden to marry a Kohen.
Right. So I'm asking, what does that have to do with holiness?
Because he's on a higher level. I mentioned this before. The Kohen is on a higher level of holiness, and therefore he has to act on a higher level than a regular Jew.
Wow.
So therefore, he's got to make sure that the people who
Okay, wow.
I think we lost him.
Oh, well, it's the end of the class, so maybe he'll realize that.
Yeah. Yeah, we've only got 4 minutes left. All right. Have a good day, Mayor.
Okay, you too, Lou.